Going on, everybody? It's Key Time coming back with another one to talk about college football week 7. Week 7 is in the books. I want to get into USC. USC, you fell flat on your face. You did. Caleb Williams cannot carry that team. The defense has had problems all throughout the season. They had problems on Saturday night. On Saturday night, they had problems. Caleb Williams had 3 turnovers, and the defense, they had trouble getting off of the field on third down. Gave up 48 points. Now, in the last 3 games, the USC defense has given up 41, 41, and 48. That is not a defense right there. I thought Lincoln Riley said that he was going to take care of the defensive side of the ball, but we know that he wasn't going to take care of the defensive side of the ball because he's an offensive coach. But this is not a good defense. When you give up over 40 points in 3 straight games, your defense is at the bottom of the barrel. That's why USC won't win the national championship. They won't even get to the college football playoff. Notre Dame, they didn't have much of a good night neither. It was just them 3 turnovers and them defensive stops on Notre Dame's defense that got them that win. Sam Hartman, he didn't have a good game. He had an okay game. He only had 185 yards passing. That's all. So Notre Dame, this is good for y'all. USC, the defense, I'm gonna keep on saying it. Your defense gotta tighten up, but it's not gonna tighten up. So y'all gonna be sitting at home come the playoffs. The next team I want to talk about is Colorado. Colorado, they got to do some soul searching. 29-point lead and you lose. The defensive coordinator, you on the chopping block right now. You are on the chopping block. You're up 29 at halftime. Everything going good for you. And you got turnovers and you getting fumbles off of Stanford. And then all of a sudden, in the third quarter, when I looked at that game and Stanford started scoring and then it was 29-19, I said, uh-oh. I said, will Colorado be able to withstand this big lead and win? Obviously they didn't. To give up 46 points and a half in the second half, that's terrible. The last 3 games, what have they given up the last 3 games? Colorado, they've given up 48 to USC, 24 to ASU, and 46 to Stanford. The defensive coordinator, he got to get his shit together. He got to get his stuff together because if he don't, he will get fired because that was a letdown Saturday night. It was. And plus you got the players coming out there lollygagging the second half. Players came out there lollygagging, thought, oh, we got this win. It's 60 minutes for a reason. It's 60 minutes for a reason. Colorado, you got some soul searching to do. The next team I want to talk about is Texas A&M. Texas A&M, Jimbo Fisher. You had a chance to win versus Tennessee. You didn't. It was a lot of the play calling in that game that I took into question. you can't call a fourth down late in the game when you need a touchdown, because the guarantee is you're not gonna get the ball back. So what Texas A&M they need to do with Jimbo Fisher, he's been at Texas A&M for 6 years now. There's a $77 million buyout that they can give him. This is 6 years. They said that he was going to deliver a championship there and beat Alabama. He's only did that once, and he hasn't had no championship to speak of. I believe that it is in the next year or so, they're going to fire him. So just go ahead and just buy him out now. Give him that $77 million as a buyout, so you can get a new head coach in there, because Jimbo Fisher, he don't know what he's doing. He don't. And that offensive coordinator, him and the offensive coordinator, is one of them calling plays each game? Is Jimbo Fisher calling plays this game, and the next game is Bobby Petrino calling the plays the following game? Because I don't know who it is. Jimbo Fisher, he got his hand all in that playbook. All in that playbook. And it's a garbage offense. But this is the way Jimbo Fisher coach. He always have to have his hands in everything. Even on the defensive side of the ball, he got his hands in everything. Now, I know he the head coach, but hey, you got to let your defensive coordinator call them plays so you don't confuse the players. And on the offensive side of the ball, it's the same for the offense. That's all I got to say about Texas A&M. My next team, Miami Hurricanes. I say it every year. Y'all win 3, 4, 5 games, and then y'all think y'all back, and then y'all play a ranked team, and then y'all lose against that ranked team. You lost against Georgia Tech, which you shouldn't have lost there. You shouldn't have lost that one. If Mario Cristobal just nailed the ball 3 times, you win the game. Saturday night, you played against North Carolina. I knew you didn't have a chance in that game because it was a hangover from last week. But y'all made it interesting at the end, only losing by 10 points. But the defensive coordinator, he come way out there on the field to call a timeout. The referees gave your players a chance to get off the field, and you still hollering at the ref. And he threw a flag on you, and you gonna get upset. I don't know what's going on with the Hurricanes, but I keep on telling y'all, y'all are not back. Y'all haven't been back since 2002. And 2002 is long gone. Them years of Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, all of them, that's gone. And they ain't coming through that door. So, Miami, the last 20 years, you have been bottom of the barrel, and you will be bottom of the barrel. Because I don't think Mario Cristobal, he ain't the guy. He is not the guy. And plus, he did that before, one time before, and y'all lost like that against Georgia Tech. It wasn't against Georgia Tech, but y'all lost to somebody like that in that same fashion. So, Mario Cristobal, your job may be on the chopping block too. Hey, them fans, they talking about get rid of Mario Cristobal and the AD. So who knows? It may be some changes in the offseason. You never know. And that is it for my reaction video for College Football Week 7. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and remember, the key is always on time.